coverage of Interop is brought to you by HP Networking. Change the rules to enable the cloud. Also brought to you by Citrix and GoToMeeting. Go over to GoToMeeting.com, click the Try It Free Now button, and enter in the word podcast for a 30-day free trial. And also Telestream and Wirecast. Produce your show straight from your computer right to the internet with Wirecast. Geekazine is a proud member of the TechPodcast.com network. If it's tech, it's here. Continuing coverage of Interop, Jeffrey Powers with Geekazine here. We're here with Charles Clark, and he's got some really cool technology. We're going from electrical to light, and it's just amazing. And what we got here is the Powercurve. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about the machine here?
Okay, so what we have is a technology preview, and we're showing how we can convert an electrical-based system that we have traditionally in our traditional switches, we're converting it to optical. And so what we've done is we've retrofitted this 8200 switch with an optical backplane. So whereas before the signals going from an interface module to another interface module went through electrical backplane, in this example, in this demonstrator, it goes through an optical pathway. So we have these low-cost injection molded waveguides that are used to communicate the information via optical signals through this waveguide, and each interface module then receives the information from the other interface modules. Thank you.
So it basically goes through this to, the data goes through this, right?
Yes, all of the high-speed communication between each of the interface modules passes through the optical waveguide.
What about any type of electrical current? How does that go through?
So the all of the information that goes from interface modules goes optically, and the only electrical signals that go through are from the management module and for power.
What type of response do we get from this? How much of a boost do we get from this?
So the really exciting thing about this technology is it gives you three things. One thing is the first is that it gives you very high performance, so you can scale up. So initially this prototype is running with one color of light, and we could go up to coarse wave multiplexing and have 8 or 16 colors of light. So we can go up to terabits in terms of cross-sectional bandwidth in this system. The second thing it gives us is it gives us scalability. Initially, we can have cards that use one color of light across this passive optical backplane. In the future, we can introduce cards that have multiple colors of light that can interoperate with your existing single color light modules. So it gives you the ability to buy a chassis and then upgrade it for a much higher performance over time. And then the third thing it gives you is low power consumption. These consume much lower power consumption than electrical systems.
Any type of impedance issues that we need to be aware of?
No, in fact, the cool thing about this technology is that as you try and ramp up electrical signals, the speed of electrical signals, you run into signal integrity issues and crosstalk and things like that. Whereas with optical, we bypass all of those complexities and are able to ramp up the performance significantly.
So when are we going to see this start coming out?
This is a technology demonstration. We'll expect to see these kinds of products in the future in probably about 3 to 5 years.
But no real date as of yet. So.
That's right.
Perfect. Well, Charles, thank you very much. Is there a specific website or anything like that anybody should go to learn a little bit more about this?
Certainly the HP.com website to learn about our products, and the HP Labs HP.com website to learn about our research activities.
All right. Well, there you go. We're moving from an electrical plane to an optical plane, just like we're doing with our computers. It's going to be a great time, so I'm really excited about that. Thanks a lot, Charles.
Right, thank you.
For Geekazine and for Interop, this is Jeffrey Powers. Geekazine coverage of Interop is brought to you by HP Networking. Change the rules to enable the cloud. Also brought to you by Citrix and GoToMeeting. Go over to GoToMeeting.com, click the Try It Free Now button, and enter in the word podcast for a 30-day free trial. And also Telestream and Wirecast. Produce your show straight from your computer right to the internet with Wirecast. Geekazine is a proud member of the TechPodcast.com network. If it's tech, it's here.